Have you heard of the Big Beautiful Bill? Have you heard of my channel? People had high hopes for both of these things, but expectations seem to have fallen quite short. The Big Beautiful Bill was passed July 4th, 2025, and is basically a bill regarding tax and spending policies. All boring stuff. Us normal folk don't care about any of that stuff. All we care about was the Hearing Protection Act and the Short Act. Our entire premise was basically to repeal the NFA from regulating suppressors, short-barreled rifles, short-barreled shotguns, a bunch of other stuff. But of course we cannot get what we want, and we still have to register our pieces of metal. But starting January 1st, 2026, there will be no more $200 tax stamp on short-barreled rifles, suppressors, AOWs, any other weapons. Instead, it will be raised to $4,709. I am partially joking, that may still be a possibility in the future, but as of right now, the tax stamp will go from $200 to $0. This does not apply to machine guns, however. While this is a win in our book, and it's still a pretty historic feat for the 2A community, I don't believe that this is the results that we wanted. But hey, what can you do, you know? Run for office. Do something. Anyways, have you heard of the Bill Drill? 6 shots from 7 yards in about 3.5 seconds ideally. Apparently it has to be with an IDPA or an IPSC target. I did not know that. I guess it makes sense because they have the A zones and that way you can score it properly. However, because my solutions are less than ideal, I am not doing that in this video. Now there's a lot of debate about the origins of why it's called Bill Drill, you know, who's Bill and all this. The Bill Drill was invented by Bill Wilson, a competitive shooter and the founder of Wilson Combat, who makes some pretty good grip modules for the P365. However, that is just speculation because it also says that it's named after Bill Jordan or Bill Rogers, so no one really knows, not even Google, so don't waste your time trying to find an answer because you're not going to get it. Sorry. Somebody is gatekeeping this Bill guy, or stonewalling this Bill guy, or stonekeeping. Somebody once asked me if I'm an operator, in which I replied yes. I've operated on many men, women, I've extracted many penises and vaginas from he, she's, they, thems, the whole spectrum. But today, we're going to extract something much bigger. We're extracting knowledge. This is Bill. Bill represents the average American these days. As you can see from the fresh lineup, the balding, the Bass Pro Shops hat, tactical glasses, all the cool tattoos. Are they a he? Are they a she? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that they are an American with rights, and they want to repeal the NFA. Bill has today marched into a senator's office with a plan to get this big, beautiful bill passed for all of us Americans who love our gun rights. But Bill will have to face something much bigger than himself and the Second Amendment. He's going to have to face a politician. Me. Today on LTI, we will be shooting this. The Zastava ZPAPM70 AK-47. This is a classic AK-47, normal furniture. It's all stock. There's nothing added. No frills. I've never shot this. I've had this for months. This is a Serbian AK. It's not Russian, and it's all in English, so that kind of fucking sucks, in all honesty. You know it's not Russian because it tells you to read the owner's manual first. So in terms of what we're rocking with, we have standard 124 grain M67 ball ammo. This is Igman, I'm not sure how it's pronounced.
Igman.
It's probably the cheapest brass that you can get for an AK. It was like 130 bucks for a pack of like 300 something rounds. As you can see there, it's nothing special, nothing crazy, just normal ammo. I actually take the sling off just because it fucking sucks. So if that's Bill, who am I? Who are you? Well, I'm just the average politician, hence why I'm dressed like a fucking terrorist, rocking terrorist kit here. So, and as is in tradition, and for safety, I have to douse this in lube, because last time with the Glong, it did not want to comply. So I have to give this a little bit of care here. You can tell that this is new and has never been shot because it's so fresh and tight that the bolt just kind of locks back and just goes forward with any sort of movement. Oh yeah, we're good to go. Whoo, baby, this is so much more fun than an AR already. I feel like Osama bin Laden. Man, that is tough. I haven't shot an AK in years. So now that we know that she works, let's do our big, beautiful Bill Drill. I hope you all can appreciate the increase in budget here. I had to get this delicious hentai shirt. It was not cheap. This whole mannequin actually isn't cheap. I got a folding table now. I got props here. I got a little TV going. Oh shit, Bill's brandishing a pistol. For what? For what? So Bill Drill is just 6 shots, center mass. We don't have an A zone or B zone. We just have a delicious hentai shirt. It's a nice square.
I'm not an actual shooter though, so I'm probably gonna miss all 6 of these shots pretty much point blank, like 2 yards away. I don't have much experience with an AK, let alone iron sights on an AK, so I don't know if this thing is actually zeroed. I don't know if the barrel's good, but we're gonna go ahead. Bill has delivered me this, is that a wasp? Ah, shit. So Bill here has delivered me some papers stating that there should be no more taxes. Short-barreled rifles and suppressors should not be under the NFA, and the NFA should just be abolished. No more ATF registry that we all know exists. So me as a politician, as the average politician, not going to name any names, what I have to say about this is that, Bill, you're so full of shit, fuck you. Oh my God. So that is actually a terrible shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. I was 2 yards away and I still somehow could not get a decent group within 1 inch. But you know, like I said, I'm not a shooter. I'm just an asshole online. So we're gonna try this again. Damn, as you can see there, Bill ain't breathing. I just blew out his lungs.
A 9mm bullet blows the lung out of the body.
Let's try this sitting down. Oh my God, this table's gonna give. Bill, what the fuck is this? Bill, come on, really? You want me to pass this? Bill, you're fired. There's a safety on this. Oh, there it is. This is why we train, because I don't even know where the safety is without looking. So definitely a worse group here. We got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th one is probably gone. Yeah, shit. Well, you know, this is why we train. If you call this training, I guess. So with this tripod here, it's kind of hard to do a POV, but we're gonna fucking try. Now, you know, I'm just a politician. I don't want to kill Bill. I just want to destroy the bill. You know, I just don't want to pass it, so I got to destroy it. I'm not trying to kill him. It's just, Bill, you're fired. You're so fired. What the? Oh, it already jammed. Due to technical difficulties, we're just going to X this out. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Bill, you are fired. What is it with this? This fucking magazine, man. I mean, look at that. It's just sticking out. As you can see here, they're both the same round, but there's something just a bit off about these. I'm not an AK guy. I'm sorry. For those of you that are AK people, I don't know. Is there a break-in period for new AKs? Are Serbian AKs just trash? Bill, I'm sorry. You're fired. New AKs are very stiff. Like the safety, you can't really just do with your finger. I mean, I guess you can. But I'm just kind of a weak bitch. So yeah. My apologies for all you AK folk. I know that this is very hard to watch. Even if you're not an AK person, I know that this is very hard to watch. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, now that's a good shot. I'm just kidding. I'm not that. All right, anyways. I don't really know which ones were which, and I don't really care. It's not right here for shooting. Oh, but Bill, you got some serious injuries there. God damn, Bill. I should also explain that I try to make Bill look fat, not pregnant. Please don't think that this is a baby, all right? We're all on the same page. This is a man, all right? It's a female mannequin. But to me, this is a man, because I can't tell the difference sometimes. So we have successfully destroyed the big, beautiful Bill, at least enough for it to not get passed ever. Thank God. Let's keep restricting the American people. Let's keep restricting metal pieces like suppressors. But Bill is pissed. Bill wants this bill passed, so he came into my office brandishing a Ruger SR45, what it appears to be. You want to know how I know that this is a Ruger SR45? Do you really want to know? It's like I want it right here. Look at that. It's pretty cool, huh? It's not. It's just a basic pistol. It's pretty fun though. You know, it's chambered in God's caliber, as you can see there. I don't know if y'all can read, but that says God's caliber right there. Let's see what we're, oh, this is why you always check your ammo like you check your Halloween candy, because, God, that is ugly. Look at that. That's like a sunken in hollow point. It's probably been a few years since I've taken this magazine out. I'm honestly terrified to even shoot that, so we're just gonna skip that. Oh, so what could we as politicians have done differently in this situation? You know, it's always good to reflect and to see what you can improve on. In this case, in order to stop this from ever happening in the first place, we'd have to go back in time and kill Bill. Like, isn't that the whole point? Aren't there like 5 fucking movies about that? So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill Bill before he even comes into the office with this dumbass bill that we don't want to pass. Bill, you're fired. Holy crap. That was pretty cool, huh? If you've never seen Kill Bill, I mean, this is kind of what happens, I think. I've never actually, yeah, anyways. So this is pretty cool until you realize that these mannequins cost like $100. And I kind of wish I didn't do this, but it's too late. And I broke my glasses too, you know, that's kind of fucked up. But the hat's still good, baby. I'm not sure if y'all can see this, but we're gonna try to aim right for the eyeball there, where my laser is. We're gonna see if this laser is even up to snuff, as they say.
Believe it or not, I am actually stupid and recorded a lot of this stuff in slow motion accidentally. So these clips don't have audio, however, they are still fun. And they are sped up in post, so they may look a bit weird.
Man, as much as I want to deck this thing out and put like Zeneco furniture on it, it looks so nice when it's stock. I think it's just because, for the same reason why people find Toyota Hiluxes to be sexy is because it's a terrorist thing, you know? It's just fun. That was a joke, by the way. Terrorism is not fun. All right, don't do terrorism. Terrorism sucks. You know what? Let's see how it looks without the dust cover.
Well, this is awkward. More clips with no audio. In the meantime, enjoy some royalty-free music while I go take a shit. Bro straight up looks like Wally. They call it SmackDown versus Raw because I'm gonna fuck this thing raw. Thanks again, guys, for the overwhelming support. We gained a lot of traction, and then we lost it all because YouTube decided to age restrict all my stuff. But this video should be okay. I'm going to test this out. I think it was just the super safeties and the 3D printed stuff, which I'm still going to do. But, you know, YouTube. But yeah, thanks for the support. I hope you appreciate the increase in budget here, if you can call it that. And yeah, go fuck yourself.